Your dog is your best friend. Every time they look at you, you can see the adoration in their eyes because they know that you will take care of them. You are their entire world. It's your responsibility to make sure they stay fit, healthy, and free from illness or poor health. This means making sure they get all the vitamins and minerals they need. But as I'll explain in this short video, this isn't as easy to do as you might think, because the food you're feeding them may not be meeting their natural nutritional requirements. I'll explain why in just a minute. I'll also be revealing the 5 warning signs that your dog may be suffering from a mineral and vitamin deficiency because of the food you're feeding them. I'll show you a way to finally make sure your dog's dietary requirements are taken care of. This small change in their daily routine can save you hundreds or thousands of dollars on future vet bills. We have a lot of valuable information to cover, so let's get started. First, you may be wondering who I am and why did I create this video. My name is Dr. Gary Richter. I am an accredited doctor of veterinary medicine. Over the last 2 decades, I have worked as an emergency doctor and general practitioner. I've published numerous articles, and I lecture regularly on topics including orthopedic disease, veterinary medicine, and integrative medical care. The hospitals I worked at have won over 20 veterinary awards, and I have personally won awards including being rated as one of the best vets in the United States by Pet Plan and the prestigious American Veterinarian Medical Foundation. Today, I am the owner and medical director of 2 veterinary hospitals, a general practice, and one focusing on holistic medicine. It is in holistic medicine for animals that I have found a new calling. From my studies of traditional Chinese medicine, chiropractic care, as well as herbal and nutritional therapy, my goal is to combine Western therapy with holistic care to create a more well-rounded, integrative approach to healthcare for animals. And I think a new approach is most definitely what's needed. Because of my 2 decades in pet care, I've seen firsthand how the health of our pets is deteriorating on a nationwide scale. I've seen how more and more dogs are getting sick and suffering from serious illnesses like kidney disease and liver cancer. I've also learned how to spot the warning signs that a dog might be at risk of developing a serious illness or disease. There are 4 key warning signs I'd like to share with you now. The first warning sign is that your dog's coat is dull and lifeless, or if they have dandruff. This can happen if they're not getting enough fatty acids in their diet, which are often found in fish and fish oil. The second warning sign is that your dog defecates frequently and their stools are large in volume. This suggests their dog food contains too many indigestible nutrients and carbs for their body to process properly. This can happen a lot with some dog foods loaded with cheap fillers and is little better than the food fed to cattle. The third sign to look out for is your dog gets sick often or suffers from allergies, which may cause increased scratching, sneezing, running eyes, constant licking, paw chewing, or even snoring caused by an inflamed throat. This can happen because their immune system isn't working properly, often due to a lack of antioxidants in their diet, which are needed to fight infections. And the final warning sign your dog is at risk of serious illness or disease is that their energy levels have fallen. This may be due to a deficiency of the vitamins and minerals they need to stay fit and healthy. Some of these symptoms, while worrying, can sound fairly mild, but without taking steps to correct them, these symptoms can develop into more severe conditions like kidney or liver disease. So, if your dog is already suffering from any of these conditions, you need to be immediately concerned as a loving dog owner. What all these warning signs have in common is that they may be caused by a mineral and vitamin deficiency. You may be wondering how it's possible for your pet to be deficient if you've always fed them food labeled complete and balanced or premium. The reason is because there's growing evidence that today's processed dog food may not be as healthy as we've been told. Do you think this sounds dramatic? Well, just look at the epidemic of ill health caused by processed food for us humans. One of the reasons for the high number of cancer cases in dogs has been linked to feeding them processed food. Highly processed pet food like kibble and canned food are produced at such high temperatures that vitamins, minerals, and micronutrients are lost. In many cases, manufacturers have to spray vitamins on the food after it is cooked for the food to meet health requirements. Preservatives are also added frequently to keep the food from spoiling. In the end, the nutrient quality of these processed diets are far lower than organic, fresh, whole foods. There's a reason we've always been told to eat 5 fruits and vegetables a day and more whole foods. And it's because a diet of processed food is potentially hazardous to our health. So clearly, the same problems can arise from today's pet foods, which are loaded with fillers that lack the nutrition of organic food. And the same may apply to the many types of treats your dog is eating. This is the big lie told to us by the pet food industry for decades, that their food can fulfill all the nutritional requirements our beloved animals need. Whereas, perhaps unwittingly, their food may actually be making our pets sick. The fact is, dog food labeled complete and balanced or premium doesn't mean the same thing as optimum. Now, this might shock you, but to be approved for sale, dog food only has to meet very low minimum requirements. This is a bar set so low that it may be to blame for the epidemic of dog health problems. This is something myself and many of my colleagues in the veterinary industry are only now starting to openly discuss and debate. The reality is, the science behind how the Association of American Feed Control Officials, or AAFCO, certifies pet foods as complete and balanced is rather shaky, to put it mildly. But unfortunately, the AAFCO's standards are all we've got right now. What's more is that to be approved for sale, dog food must pass feeding trials. If it raises your confidence to hear this, it shouldn't, because these food trials are often conducted on only a very small number of animals and for a very brief period of time. Normally, these tests last for a mere 6 months, and they are performed on as few as 8 test subjects. And it gets worse, because the only outcome assessors are looking for is whether the formula can keep the animals alive. Only 6 of the 8 animals need to survive with normal weight and blood test readings for dog food to be approved as complete and balanced. This means 2 of the animals could die, and the food would still be approved for consumption by your dog. And don't assume the food sold at your local pet clinic is any better. While it may be promoted as healthier, it typically will have only passed the same poor quality test. Let's face it, a test in which only 6 of 8 animals need to survive is not the sort of certification that should fill any loving dog owner with confidence. Running a food test for only 6 months is simply not long enough to assess the long-term consequences of feeding it to a pet, because it can take much longer than that for a nutritional deficiency and serious health problems to be revealed. Dr. Mark Morris, a vet and renowned expert on pet nutrition, exposed how one type of dog food met all of AAFCO's nutritional requirements despite being made from old shoe leather, sawdust, and motor oil with an added multivitamin. I know this all sounds very shocking to hear. But there's another reason why dog food might not be as beneficial as the million-dollar advertising campaigns suggest. And this is because of the way it is made. Dog food contains all sorts of grains, fillers, byproducts, food coloring, preservatives, and pesticides. These can all diminish the food's nutritional value. They are also baked at incredibly high temperatures. In fact, the cooking temperature is so hot that any vitamins that were in the ingredients are practically killed off. A study by the Animal Nutrition Group at Wageningen University in the Netherlands found that cooking dog food at between 320 and 356 degrees Fahrenheit causes a severe depletion of amino acids, lysine, omega-3, and omega-6 fatty acids, and other nutrients. It gets worse still because dog food also goes through a process known as protein denaturation. This is to make it easier for dogs to digest their food, but it also destroys vitamins A, E, and B by as much as 65%. So by the time it's been cooked, much of the nutritional value in dog food has been literally cooked away. So how does it get approved as pet food? Well, this is because manufacturers spray on a coating of nutrients afterwards. This is the cheapest way for them to fulfill the requirements for food to be labeled as complete and balanced. But this doesn't sound like a good way of making nutritious food, does it? Spraying on nutrients may even be a complete waste of time, because dogs may not be able to absorb them properly. According to Dr. Melissa Meehan, a vet at Melbourne's Canterbury Veterinary Clinic, poor nutrition can be expressed in many different ways and does not always mean that the food being fed is of poor quality. The best quality diet, if not absorbed by the gastrointestinal tract properly, can still result in malnutrition. Now, I know this may be the first time you've heard how dog food is made. It's why I created this video, because I want to share this information with as many dog owners as possible. I want you to be aware that your beloved pet may not be getting the vitamins they need from dog food and the dangers to their health. So what can be done about it? Well, science suggests that the solution for poor nutrition in dogs could be the same as it is for humans. In America today, 56% of people now take supplements or vitamins. Why? Because it is now common knowledge that you need to give your vitamin and mineral levels a boost because we are simply not getting enough from our food. So naturally, the same rule applies to looking after the health of our pets. As someone who's spent their entire life helping dogs overcome sickness and illness and helping them become fit and healthy, I understand the vital importance of high-quality nutrition to a dog's well-being. I've seen the amazing transformation that can take place when you simply give a dog the vitamins and minerals its body craves naturally, but are too often missing from their daily diet. There have been many times a dog has been brought to me with a shabby-looking coat, weak limbs and joints, vomiting, a lack of energy, and a miserable look on their poor, sad face. Then, all it can take is assessing their diet, adding a daily dose of the vitamins and minerals they are missing, and then allowing their biological system to do the rest. It's always heartwarming to hear from owners about how over only a few days or weeks their beloved pet was totally transformed back to the happy, loving dog they remember. How they began to regain their strength and their energy. How their coat regained its previous shine, and how they got back their happy wagging tail and joyful bark they may have once lost. After experiencing this myself so many times, I knew that I needed to do more to help as many dog owners as I could. So I joined forces with a supplement company to create what I believe to be the ultimate multivitamin for dogs. We've called it NutriVet. NutriVet is a special combination of high-quality vitamins and minerals in one delicious chewable supplement. We've carefully selected the key vitamins and minerals a dog needs to be fit and healthy, and in the optimum quantities they may be otherwise missing from their diet. Here's a quick rundown of the vitamins it includes and their benefits. The first is vitamin A. This is one of the key vitamins that gets eliminated from dog food when it's cooked at such insanely high temperatures. Vitamin A is essential for healthy skin and for protecting against the risk of infections. We've also included vitamin E for the same reasons. Vitamin E is an antioxidant that protects against free radicals and also looks after your dog's skin. Vitamin E is also important for a healthy cardiovascular system and helps turn food into energy. With strong, healthy bones so crucial for dogs that love to run around, we knew we had to include vitamin D. Vitamin D helps to maintain blood calcium levels. Calcium, in turn, supports healthy bones and muscles. Vitamin D might help in the fight against cancer, too. A study reported in Science Daily found that cancer patients with higher levels of vitamin D tend to have higher survival rates. So having enough vitamin D really is essential to your dog's long-term health. But unfortunately, dogs don't produce vitamin D from sunlight like we do, so they need to get it from their diet. Too much vitamin D, however, can be unhealthy, so it's important to make sure your dog gets the correct amount. To support strong bones, your dog will naturally need strong joints. So in NutriVet, we've included an optimized dosage of high-quality vitamin C. Along with supporting joints, vitamin C helps with cognition, vision, and immunity, making it a very important vitamin with many benefits. To also help reduce the risk of cognitive decline as your dog gets older, we've included vitamin B3. This vitamin is essential for healthy brain function and gaining energy from proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. We didn't stop at B3, though, because in NutriVet we've also included vitamin B1 and vitamin B12. Both of these are essential for healthy brain function, improving digestion, and calming their nervous system. In addition, we've included vitamins B2 and B6. These help burn fat and turn food into energy. And to complete the set of essential vitamins your dog needs in their daily diet, we've included zinc, magnesium, manganese, and copper. With so many high-quality vitamins included in optimal quantities, I hope you see why we believe NutriVet sets new standards in full-spectrum nutritional health for your dog. So what makes NutriVet better than other multivitamin supplements? The reason NutriVet is an optimal premium quality product is because we have sourced only premium grade essential vitamins and minerals from hand-picked suppliers. We understand that not all vitamins are equal, as they have to come from a quality source for the dog to benefit. So we have only used premium vitamins in NutriVet. There are no cheap fillers or dusting, as it is known in the supplements industry, or other products added that have no beneficial value. So what changes can you expect when you start giving your dog a premium multivitamin like NutriVet? There are many changes you can expect within only a few weeks of supplementing your dog's food with NutriVet. This may include an improvement in the quality of their coat and fur, a possible reduction in allergies and infections, more energy from better food digestion, smaller stools, less flatulence and bad smells. You may even notice a happier smile on their face and a bigger wag in their tail, too. So now, you may be wondering, how do you know that NutriVet is as beneficial for your dog as I claim? Well, first of all, NutriVet works based on simple nutritional science. The higher the quality of the vitamins and minerals you feed your dog, the more effectively all their healthy biological processes can work. And when your dog's body is fit and healthy, it vastly reduces the risk of serious illness or disease. The second piece of proof I have for how much NutriVet may improve your dog's health is because we have already had feedback from literally thousands of dog owners. These are people who've been delighted with the transformation they've seen in their pet's health and happiness after supplementing their diet with NutriVet. Here's some of the feedback we've been getting. After 2 weeks, I can see the effects in my dog. His mood is better, and he always wants to play. He even recovers faster from long walks. Lola. We hadn't seen our 14-year-old dog climb stairs for a few years. We were shocked and happy when she came to visit us in the bedroom upstairs. I thank God and NutriVet. P. McCracken. Our 5-month-old puppy was losing fur. Started giving her NutriVet, and her coat looked better in a couple of weeks. Now she looks great. K. Pollock. I've got a 13-and-a-half-year-old German Shepherd. Her hip problems have decreased remarkably, and she likes to go for walks again. M. Zaleski. These really made a huge difference in 2 of my senior dogs, Basset Hound and Pit Bull, both over the age of 9. They used to wake up with aches in their joints and would yelp from the pain. After a few weeks of giving these every day, I noticed a huge difference. I've now been giving them daily for 2 years. Love these vitamins and love to see my babies with relief from the aches of growing older. Victoria. Our puppy gets sick a lot, and this seems to really be helping her immunity. I should have bought one of the bigger bottles. Pumas. I have 2 Jack Russells that are 13 years old, and after the first weeks of taking these, they felt so much better, full of life again, and enjoying every day. We'll be ordering more. P.K. Nolan. I have a 12-year-old Chow Chow. These vitamins seem to be helping her medication work better. Plus, she loves the taste. Simone. My 10-and-a-half-year-old Golden is zooming with her 1-year-old puppy friend. Great to have her acting like a younger dog. D. Labetti. It keeps our babies on the go. Great price. You made our dogs feel great. They are our life, and you made them happy. S. Ganton. None of these people were paid or otherwise compensated for their endorsement. They are simply dog owners, just like you, that wanted to share their happy experience of NutriVet with other caring dog owners. So now you may be wondering, how much does NutriVet cost? Before I answer that, I first want you to consider what deciding to protect your dog's health will save you in the long run. When their immune system is working like it's supposed to, your dog may be less likely to get sick, develop allergies or infections. The likelihood of them developing heart, lung, or stomach cancer may also be reduced as a result of gaining all the essential minerals that might be missing from their pet food. When you consider the high cost of vet bills, which can be well over $100 for just one antibiotic injection, helping your dog avoid the risk of ill health could save you tens of thousands of dollars over their lifetime. But I know these are ridiculous points to make. The health of your dog isn't something you can ever put a price on. I can also promise you no expense has been spared in how NutriVet is made. It has been manufactured in a state-of-the-art facility which adheres to strict FDA regulations, and we use only premium-grade ingredients and formulations. So, when you add it all up, a retail price of $60 would be a fair price to pay for a month's supply of an advanced multivitamin formula like this. However, because you watched this presentation all the way to this point, I'd like to make you a special offer. For the next 24 hours only, I'd like to offer you a 50% discount off the normal retail price. So, if you click on the button below this video right now, you can order 1 month's supply for just $29. The reason I can only offer this discount for the next 24 hours is because we have limited supplies of NutriVet. If our stock starts to run low, I will have to stop the promotion. So, if the button below this video suddenly disappears, it will be because we've had to stop offering the 50% discount. So, if you can still see the button, I urge you to push it now so you can save money on this special internet-only price. Order today, and this special discount price will also be locked in for the duration of your account with us. So each month's supply will stay at this price, even if our suppliers increase their prices, postage becomes more expensive, or if there are any other unforeseen price increases. When I make offers like this to my customers, I stick to them no matter what. But I have to warn you, if you do wait 24 hours, the discount offer will be passed to someone else watching this presentation. You will then have to pay the normal retail price of $60 for a month's supply of NutriVet. So I urge you to take advantage while you can. If you're still hesitating, I can make this offer even better for you, because I am so convinced that both you and your dog will be extremely delighted with the changes in your dog's health experienced from NutriVet's premium vitamins and minerals that I'm going to offer you a 60-day money-back guarantee. What this means is that if in the first 60 days you see no changes in your dog's coat, energy levels, or health in any way, simply return the carton with the unused tablets, and I will immediately issue you a full refund, no questions asked. So you see, NutriVet is as safe to purchase as it is for your dog's health. If you can still see the button below this video, click it now to lock in your special discount and 60-day guarantee. You will then be taken to an ordering screen where you can select the quantity you wish to order and enter your address and billing information. Your order will then be processed by using 256-bit encryption, which is the same encryption used by all the leading online retailers such as Amazon. Or if you prefer, you can place your order by calling the phone number on the order page. This now brings me to the end of my presentation. I hope you found it informative and you now understand how vitally important it is to ensure your dog is getting all the nutrition it needs. Because as I discussed, they may not be getting enough from their processed dog food. This is due to the way in which the cooking process destroys all of its nutritional value and how it only has to pass low-quality standards to be approved for your dog to eat. For this reason, their health may also be at risk unless you supplement their diet with a premium quality multivitamin like NutriVet. The problem with a vitamin deficiency is that you won't know your dog is suffering from one until they develop obvious symptoms. This includes allergies, a poor quality coat, flatulence, and a weaker immune system. Then, if their low vitamin levels aren't addressed, They may develop more serious illnesses like liver or heart disease, diabetes, or maybe even cancer. So for your own peace of mind and the health of your dog, I urge you to make sure you are supplementing your dog's food with a high-quality multivitamin like NutriVet. That way, you can ensure they are getting enough calcium, vitamin C, all the vitamin Bs, and all the other essential minerals for a properly functioning immune system. Just one dose a day is all it takes, and within a few weeks, or maybe even days, you should start to notice a clear improvement in their health and happiness. As your pet's health improves, some of the signs that the supplement is working may include that they become more active. They're full of boundless energy, then rush to greet you every time you enter the door. You may notice an obvious improvement in the quality of their coat. Smaller stools for being able to turn more food into energy. And they are just a more all-round joyful and happy dog. Soon you can experience just how heartwarming it is to see this transformation in your beloved pet. Just imagine the peace of mind it will give you knowing that whatever else is discovered about pet food in the future, you've taken the steps today to ensure your dog is getting the nutrition they need. Enhancing their immune system will also help to avert the risk of them falling ill from a serious illness in the future. As mentioned, gastrointestinal diseases, organ failure, and cancer are leading causes of illness and death in dogs. So you want to be confident you are doing everything you can to ensure your dog is protected. And it can save you tens of thousands of dollars on vet bills over their lifetime. So make a decision that is good for you and is definitely good for your dog. Place your order for NutriVet right now and claim your huge 50% discount while you can. Remember, your order is protected by a 60-day money-back guarantee, so there is absolutely no risk in giving NutriVet a try. I hope to hear from you about the amazing transformation you see in your dog's health and happiness from supplementing their diet with the premium quality nutrition found in NutriVet. Still watching? That means you still have questions. Allow me to give you the answers to some of the most common questions I get asked by pet owners. Question 1. Why do I need to give my dogs extra vitamins when there's already vitamins in dog food? The reason is because there are a lot of question marks about how much nutrition dog food actually contains. The incredibly high temperature at which dog food is cooked literally incinerates most of the nutrition found in its ingredients. The dog food manufacturers then spray a coating of vitamins and minerals on afterwards. While this is enough to fulfill the AAFCO's guidelines, the quality of these vitamins and minerals are questionable. The food standards that dog food has to achieve in order to be certified are also unbelievably low. So just because it's labeled nutritious and balanced, this doesn't necessarily mean high quality. For this reason, many vets and nutritionists like myself are recommending that dog owners don't take any risks with their pet's health. Instead, you need to be supplementing their meals with a premium quality multivitamin like NutriVet. Question 2. Why is NutriVet better than other multivitamin supplements? There are two main reasons why NutriVet could be considered the best multivitamin on the market. First is the quality of the ingredients. We have sourced only premium-grade ingredients that provide essential vitamins and minerals in the optimal quantities for a dog's health. You'll find no filler or unnecessary ingredients added to NutriVet, just high-quality nutrition. Secondly, NutriVet is as rewarding for your dog's taste buds as it is for their health. Our chewable tablets taste like one of a dog's favorite foods, liver. So they'll love eating these as a daily healthy treat. Question 3. How do I know it's safe to give NutriVet to my dog? Well, as a trained vet myself, with over 2 decades of experience, I can personally vouch for the safety of our multivitamin supplement. But feel free to check the ingredients with your vet and see if they agree. You can get detailed information on what NutriVet contains on the ordering screen when you hit the button below this video. And finally, question 4. Why have I not heard of NutriVet before? The reason you may not have seen our multivitamin in stores or been recommended it by a vet is because we don't have the huge marketing budgets of some of the established brands. Instead, we've also decided to only supply it online, directly from our state-of-the-art manufacturing plant to your doorstep. This means we can sell it without the additional costs of wholesalers and retailers and be able to offer you premium-grade nutrition at an affordable price. I hope I've answered all your questions. If not, just send me an email and I will get back to you. If you can still see the button below this video, I recommend you press it now and place your order so you can lock in the lifetime 50% discount. Your purchase is protected with a 60-day guarantee, so if you don't notice any change in your dog's health or energy levels, simply send us an email for instructions on getting your purchase refunded. With that said, you really have nothing to lose and lots to gain by making one simple decision. And that is to protect your dog's health with our premium-grade NutriVet multivitamin and mineral supplement. Delay no longer. Place your order now, and soon you and your dog can be experiencing the power of NutriVet's premium-grade nutrition.